Hello and welcome to RNA TV. This is the evening news bulletin. First of all, starting with international news. The first news is from US, where popular gaming platform Twitch has banned indefinitely Donald Trump's official channel on its platform following the storming of Capitol Hill by supporters of the outgoing US president. In the light of yesterday's shocking attack on the Capitol, we have disabled President Trump's Twitch channel, the company said in a statement according to CNN. The live streaming platform said, given the current extraordinary circumstances and the president's incendiary rhetoric, we believe this is a necessary step to protect our community and prevent Twitch from being used to incite further violence. The San Francisco-based company is the latest among social media and tech platforms that have launched a crackdown on Trump after the president's supporters breached the Capitol Hill building, bringing to a halt the congressional debate to certify electoral college votes of the Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's win in the November 3 presidential elections. The chaos forced a lockdown and confrontations with police. Several police officers sustained injuries while one woman was confirmed dead after being shot in the chest. Before the violence, President Trump had falsely told supporters in Washington that the election had been stolen. Moving on to the next news, Pakistan's Prime Minister Friday appealed the protesting minority Shits not to link the burial of 11 coal miners from Hazara community who were killed by the Islamic State group to his visit to the mourners, saying such a demand amounted to blackmailing the country's premier. Hundreds of mourners who, despite harsh cold weather, have been rallying in Quetta at the miners' coffins want Prime Minister Imran Khan to personally visit them to assure their protection. They have vowed they were ready to continue their protest for 100 days if Khan does not accept their key demand. Khan said from Islamabad in television remarks that no premier of any country should be blackmailed like this. Under Islamic tradition, burials take place as quickly as possible after death, but Shits from Hazara community for the straight sixth day continued their sit-in, refusing to bury the miners who were killed on Sunday after being abducted near the Mach coal field 48 kilometers east of Quetta, the capital of Balochistan. Moving on to the national news, flights from the United Kingdom to India resumed today in a limited capacity amid concerns about the new strain of the coronavirus that was recently detected in the UK. The first flight carrying 256 passengers arrived in Delhi today from London, airport officials informed. The ban on the flights to the UK was lifted on January 6. 30 flights will operate each week, 15 each by Indian and UK carriers. This schedule will continue till January 23rd, Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri had informed earlier. Passengers will have to take an RT-PCR test up to 72 hours before a flight and on arrival. Meanwhile, leaders including Rajasthan and Delhi Chief Ministers Ashok Gehlot and Arvind Kejriwal hit out at the centre for partially lifting the ban and urged authorities to extend the ban. The next news is from the farmers' protest as the centre and the representatives of agitating farmers' unions on Friday began the 8th round of talks to resolve farmers' concerns regarding the new farm laws. The meeting is currently underway as Union Ministers Narendra Singh Tomar and Piyush Goyal reached Vigyan Bhavan in Delhi. Before the meeting, both farmers' union leaders and Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar on Friday expressed hope that a solution to the issues will be found. I am hopeful that talks will be held in a positive atmosphere and a solution will be found. During discussions, each side has to take steps to reach a solution, Narendra Singh Tomar was quoted as saying by the news agency ANI. Union Minister Narendra Singh Tomar also held an hour-long meeting with Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Friday before reaching Vigyan Bhavan, news agency PTI had reported. Rakesh Tikait of the Bharatiya Kisan Union said that farmers' leaders are hoping that both parties will reach a resolution. We are going for talks with the hope that there will be a resolution today, Tikait said. Moving on to the sports news, Steve Smith's typically gusty 100 was neutralized by Ravindra Jadeja's 4-wicket haul and rookie Shubman Gill's fluent half-century as a resolute India reached 96 for the loss of 2 wickets after dismissing Australia for 338 on the second day of the third test match on Friday. The Indian bowlers, especially Jadeja and the ever-dependable Jasprit Bumrah, were brilliant with their length on a flat SCG track where Smith, along with Marnus Labuschagne, raised visions of a 450-plus total by taking the side to 206 for 2 at one stage. But in the end, 338 was all they managed in a less than 106 overs with none of the other batsmen making any telling contribution. This is it in the bulletin so far. Stay tuned with RNA TV for latest updates. Also, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you and have a nice day.